Hello, welcome to my humble homestead. Today, I was talking to somebody at work, talking about how easy it is to just go ahead, make some meals, meal prep. These are going to be some of the easiest, fastest meals we can throw together and make, and we can freeze some of them. Some of them are going to be dump and freeze, where you can throw them in a slow cooker or an Instapot. Other ones, I'm going to make a couple white chicken enchiladas that will just be in a couple baking trays. I got a couple throwaway trays today at the store. That way, if you give one away, you don't have to worry about getting your hands back. And then I'm gonna make another egg casserole. Now I have some leftover potatoes. I just chopped them up, put them on the bottom of my pan. I can freeze this pan in my, the glass ones you can freeze. You can take frozen hash browns and put them on the bottom, or if you have leftover potatoes are so cheap. I mean, you can even just cook up some potatoes and chop them up, or you can use rice, anything left over. The first one we are going to do is this egg casserole, because I'm going to cook this one in the oven while I cook the other one. So I just chopped up some potatoes here. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper on the bottom here, and you can pretty much do this with anything that you want. I have some vegetables left over in the fridge. I still have this, getting rid of this spinach, so I'm gonna take this leftover baby organic spinach that I've been going through. It's starting to get a little bit, I'm gonna pick out the ones that are good, and I'm going to throw these on top of potatoes there to get a little bit of extra greens. But I think this spinach is about ready to go in my compost bin, I tell ya. But I still pick out the good ones and put them in this bake. And then, so what I do is, if you have frozen meat, like if you have frozen hamburger, I have some breakfast pork sausage. And it was in a frozen, how it comes in that frozen log, you can get the ground beef or whatever in that frozen log I get my meat from. But I literally just put it in here frozen, just a tiny bit of water, and I put chopped up an onion and I stuck it in here, and I just let it cook frozen, and then I just chop it up. Let me get a spoon. So I just take it and I chop it up, and then I'm going to take this breakfast sausage. You can take whatever kind of meat you want, if you even have leftover meat in the fridge. So what I did is I cooked this up, and then I'm going to make another meal that's going to be a dump meal right in a Ziploc bag. And I took out a little bit of this meat. It's going to be a black bean chili, and I'm going to use a little bit of this meat for that too. 8 to 10, I'll probably take about 10 eggs here, and then I'm going to add some milk. However, you can add up to a cup of milk there. I save these shells for my chickens. I'll be giving these back to the chickens. There's 8. Let's do a couple more here. And then I'm going to put some salt and pepper. I'm going to do that for everything. You get the garlic out, put some garlic in there, and the milk. So you can use whatever kind. If you have, I have almond milk, but you can use regular milk or whole cream. And then we're just going to whisk this to, I forgot the garlic. I'm out of fresh garlic, so I use this from Costco, and I do like it. So then I'm just going to whisk this together, and then we'll just pour that as evenly as you can over the sausage mixture. I got this cheese at the co-op that I went to, and it's supposed to be more digestible. So anyway, I'm just going to top this with some cheese. All right, so I'm going to put some cheese on top, and now I'm going to bake this at 375, cover it at 375 for 40 minutes, and then I'm going to uncover it for 15. And then we'll get on to the next. The black bean and sausage chili. So now these are awesome because they go right in the Ziploc bags, and then you can freeze them right in these bags, take them out, dump them right in your slow cooker, and there you have an easy, breezy meal. For this one, I am going to, if I can get this to sit up, sometimes if you put it in a bowl. There you go. Set it in a bowl. Okay, so I'm going to take the sausage, just about a half a pound of the sausage, whatever meat. This original recipe came with ground turkey, so you can use, I had that, so that's what I was going to use. Then, now I do have some dehydrated black beans canned, But these organic black beans were on sale. So you know what? They're on sale. I'm going to buy them. So I'm going to stick a can. No, I think I am going to do 2 because I have that. I'm going to do 2 bags of this. So that, and then the other can of, and then these are rinsed and drained. And then I just threw them back in there. So there we go. So I have, in each of those, I have half a pound of the sausage, whatever ground meat you want. Then a can of the black beans. It says a diced onion and a green pepper. I did get some organic green peppers today at the co-op. So I think I will just dice a little bit up and put it in each of it because, you know, that's always good in chili, right? And the onion I cooked in the sausage so that you know you can cook the onion in your meat. Here you can see how quick it is just to throw some stuff together in a bag. So this is our second meal. And oh, you know what? I was going to show you. This thing is so awesome. I can do it, but I have tomatoes in here. Usually what I would do is I just take this and I go, and it would just, in one little whiff, it would just slice it right up. Now the other thing is I ran out of canned tomato sauce. So I actually just took I had powdered tomatoes and I just made some real quick. So it's cooling in the fridge. 1 tablespoon of taco seasoning. Now I do have my homemade taco seasoning here that I do make. You can use store-bought, but I just kind of try to make my own. Ooh, that smells good. It's a lot of cumin. Just to kind of stay away from the MSG and things like that. So I just kind of make my own. So I just put a tablespoon in each of those. And I'm going to do a taco chicken one too. So I'm going to leave this out. All right. So I'm going to put some diced tomatoes. These are still hot. So I think while the tomato sauce is cooling, I'm going to move on to the next one. I'll put some diced tomatoes in there. And then we're just going to pour a can of tomato sauce. You can see it's steaming. A can of tomato sauce in there and then some diced tomatoes. So I'm going to do that and then that will be done. I don't want to throw hot tomato sauce in that bag. Oh, and I took out some corn that I had. So I was going to put just a little bit of corn in each of them too. Not a lot, because I'm going to use corn for another recipe too. So just a little bit of corn too. I thought that would be kind of cute. All right, so I'm going to put some diced tomatoes from you use a can of diced tomatoes too if you don't, but I went to the farmer's market and got fresh tomatoes. I don't have any regular ones. I'm going to put that. They smell amazing, these tomatoes. There we go. All right, so there's that. So now all I have to do is wait for the tomato sauce for that. All right, so on to the next. There's 2. On to number 3. Let's get rid of this bowl. Enchiladas. Let's see how easy these are to do. All right, so these are going to be white chicken. So I'm going to use these pans right here that I just got, you know, throwaway ones. Sometimes you can use, I just have glass bread ones that I do too, or the round ones. Oh, like this. Sometimes I did this. So now I have some shredded leftover chicken. I'm going to show you a couple other really cheaty, easy things I do. Okay, so sometimes I just take chicken breasts or chicken, you know, the chicken that I have, throw it in the Instapot, 13 minutes, totally done, shred it up. So this was left over. Otherwise, if you want to be super easy, I got these at Costco. I make chicken salad from these. I don't know how, I mean, I just have so many left over that I would probably even use these because you mix so much in them. So if you want to be super easy breezy, just drain these and use this chicken breast. Hey, I would do it. Anyway, but I have leftovers, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so 5 cups of shredded chicken. Second thing, I forgot to get sour cream. So I just made my own. I took my own whipped cream, mixed it up, put some lemon juice in there and let it sit, because you let it sit out. So that's how I just made my own sour cream. But you know, you can buy sour cream at the store. For this, you take a cup of sour cream in your 5 ounces of chicken. So then cumin. Now I have cumin here. Cumin, chili powder, and garlic powder. This is organic cumin powder, this big thing. I got it on Amazon. I got it quite a while ago, but it was not a bad price. And it smells so good. And then chili powder, Put whatever you want, you know, it depends on how spicy you like your, and then some garlic powder. Okay, and then we're just gonna mix this up. I also got these tortillas at the co-op too. That's kind of what gave me this idea to make these. I'm like, I have some salsa verde. I did not have enchilada sauce, so I just picked up a can of enchilada sauce. So I figured all between the salsa verde that I have at home and the enchilada sauce, this would be perfect. So I'm going to put just a little bit of, so it doesn't stick, I'm going to put a little bit of enchilada sauce at each of the bottom of the pans. Right there. There we go. I'm going to rub it around because we definitely don't want the, so then I take a tortilla shell. I take a scoop of the chicken mixture, some Monterey Jack cheese. All right, hi, welcome back. Okay, I'm gonna try to, I'm at a different angle because my phone needed to be charged. So it's plugged in. So let me try to see if I can hold. Okay, so this is the enchiladas. Here, I added some cheese on it. And then I'm going to dump some more enchilada sauce and a little bit of the salsa verde over the top here. And I actually even had enough to make myself a couple for dinner tomorrow. So how exciting is that? So let me just pour a little bit of this over the top. And delish. And then I put just a little bit of the salsa verde, not a lot. So it came with these little things to cover them. So I'm gonna put those on top. I'm also gonna cover, well, and then I labeled them here with the instructions, which is they're white chicken enchiladas. So if thawed, they cook at 350 for 25 minutes. If frozen, 350 covered for 30 minutes. And then uncovered for 15 minutes. So you can just pull them right out and throw them in the oven as well. So I'm going to stick those right on the cover. Actually, I'm going to cover them with tin foil and then stick those right on, okay? So then we're going to move right along. I did put the tomato sauce inside of these. And then what I do is before I do it, I just label right on here. This is the sausage black bean chili. This one just goes in a slow cooker for 5 or 6 hours. And then I put the date on it, okay? So I do this, so I just get the air out and then I close it. And I have the other one already closed. And then if you want, you can just freeze them flat for a few hours. They store really nicely. They hardly take up any room in your freezer if you freeze them flat on a cookie sheet first, just for a few hours. If you are, you know, if you don't have a lot of freezer space, then I'm just gonna get 2 more done really quick here. The next one I'm gonna do is a taco chicken. So for these ones, I'm just using chicken breasts. So I got some chicken breasts from the meat place that I get. So I'm just using 4 chicken breasts. These are individually wrapped. So I'm gonna put 2 in each bag. Taco chicken, on it says crock pot or slow cooker 5 to 6 hours. So I do 2 at a time because when I'm making a mess in my kitchen, I kind of just do as many as I can. Get it done, get the dishes done, and be over with it. And then like today I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 11 meals in like an hour. I mean, it's amazing. And then, I mean, just think of the money and if you like to eat out Mexican, you have all these in your fridge or freezer. It just saves so much money. I'm gonna put 2 chicken breasts in each bag. Now, you can put up to 5 or 6 in each baggie. So if you have a bigger family, I just put 2 in each because, you know, that's 2 servings. I pull out, that's 2 servings, that's 2 meals for me. That's plenty. Gloves off now. Okay, so now I have my chicken in my bags, and now I'm gonna do a can in each bag of the organic black beans. So like I said, you can do dried if you soak and cook them, but I got these on sale. Corn, I'm going to use up my corn here, so I'm going to put some corn in each of a good cup to 2 cups of corn in each. Then I'm going to put the diced green pepper there, because I have it. That's optional. If you have it, you can put it. And then a salsa of your choice. So I don't have any fresh salsa left, so I'm just going to use the rest of the salsa verde and the rest of that tomato sauce that I have made. That's kind of what I'm going to do. And then diced tomatoes. And then, oh, the rest of these diced tomatoes in here. So if you have the can of diced tomatoes and you want to use those, I normally can mine. I just was out of them. So I'm just going to put these in here. And these are so nice because you can just put the raw chicken in here, because we're going to throw these right into the slow cooker and they'll cook just like that. So it's going to be easy peasy. That's how I like to cook. And then I'm going to put the tablespoon of taco seasoning in here. But I'm going to put a tablespoon in each of those. Ooh, that smells good. That is it. There it is. And then I'm going to let the air out, cover that. Those are done. Easy peasy. And I got one more I'm going to do, which is fall apart chicken. This is so delicious, so easy. And what's nice is if I have all these meals prepared and made, it just makes life easier. So are ready to make. All right, so the final one, I'm going to get gloves because I'm going to have to touch these chicken legs. So I am back, and I really hope, because my phone battery died, because like I said, we were out on the boat all day, that I got all of the other things that I got done. But this is the final one. I'm going to get this done because I am done cooking. I did make, let me grab it, the egg casserole. It is done. I will cut this into individual servings. I'll keep a couple in the fridge and then freeze the rest. So that one is done. Okay, well, we're going to do these. So this is pull apart chicken. Super easy. Now I did 8 of these legs in each bag because these are great for barbecue. They also are great. You can throw them in the slow cooker. They're great in the oven. They're awesome. Like if my kids come over, that's why I did 8 of them, because they would love these. I didn't have brown sugar, so I used my cane sugar and molasses. I made my brown sugar. But you take a half a cup of brown sugar, take some garlic powder, onion, salt, 2 tablespoons paprika, half a cup brown sugar, 1 teaspoon pepper and salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and a little bit of ground mustard, so dried mustard. And then you just mix it up, and then you split it between the 2 bags here. So that's the dry rub part of it. And then what you do is you take whatever barbecue sauce you have. I don't have any of my own made right now, so I have this Stubbs. You put about a cup in each of the bags. So I'm going to just put half of the bottle in each of the bags here. And that is it. That is absolutely it. And then you can freeze this. This is raw chicken. I didn't cook it. I didn't do anything for it. Super easy. Put the directions on there. Date I made it. Close them up. Freeze them. That is it. So we got that many meals done in, what time is it? Let's see. In about 1 hour and 7 minutes. And I did have some technical difficulties with my phone. So, you know, it happens. But anyway, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. So my freezer is pretty stocked right now. I'm going to have to clean it out. All right, if you like videos like this, please let me know. Like and share. And have a great day. Be blessed. Bye.